Alright, using the new video recording software FreeScreen to Video, I noticed that it is a bit glitchy. Sometimes it'll say that the memory is corrupted or something and it won't want to record. If that does happen, then all you have to do is close it out, reopen it, and then try it again. It might work. Another thing that I noticed, and this will actually be the second time that I'm doing this video, is that if you select the AVI type to save to, that it's possible that the video and the sound will become unlinked and you'll actually have a time difference between the two, which kind of destroys any video that you want to make. So this is the WMV, and hopefully this one works. So, welcome. I'm 0101, and this is a basic video for redstone circuits. The first part here is to discover what exactly redstone can go onto, what type of blocks, and the same with switches and buttons. So this is just regular stone. As you can see, you can put both buttons and switches on here. You can also put redstone on here. So I mean, that's pretty much a given, but hey, you never know. This is a redstone lantern. You can place a switch directly on here or a button directly on here. You can also place redstone on here. This is glass. Glass you cannot place redstone or switches or buttons onto. This is glowstone. Glowstone will allow you to put redstone on there, but you cannot put switches or buttons on here. And then this one is sand. Sand you can put switches, buttons, and redstone on, but something that you have to keep in mind is that sand falls. So if for some reason something happens and your sand falls, anything that was previously on it just kind of goes away. So there's that. Alright. This next part is going over how far redstone can actually travel on a single charge. So I have this glass set here at 0, then I've got glass set at 5, 10, 15, and 20. So we're going to go over here, 5, 10, and then at 15, you can see that right here it's still sparkly, and right here it is not. If you want to test this, if we put redstone repeater here, it doesn't light up. If we put one here, it does light up. So redstone can go, officially, 15 blocks. Now if at the end of that 15 blocks, now this is the same setup as this one, then you put a redstone repeater on the end, it will then travel a further 15 blocks and still be able to light whatever it is at the end. This next part here is going over redstone repeater delays. You can use redstone repeaters two different ways. One is to propagate signals, and then another one is to do delaying and timing type stuff. All of these, there are 10 of them in a row. These are all set to 1 tick. These are all set to 2 ticks. In order to set the ticks, all I have to do is just right click on it, and you can see that the redstone torch thing here moves. These are all set to 3, and then these ones are all set to 4. Now I did 10 in a row so that way it's easier to see the difference between them. So we'll turn them on. First one's done, second, third, and fourth. So that is your redstone delays, and you can see that the power recedes out of them as quickly or as slowly as the power went into them. So you can use that in a lot of circuits. I do use it a lot in mine, so keep that in mind. The next thing that you can use redstone repeaters for is to travel through blocks. So as you can see right here, we've got a switch, a repeater, and then a block with no redstone on it, and then redstone over here at the other end. We hit the switch and it goes through. A redstone repeater does not have to be in front of the block, it can actually be behind the block, and it will still do the same thing. That can be useful for if you have something side by side and you need to block off redstone or something like that. I mean, you can use it. Redstone repeaters can also propagate signals in two different directions. So this one will propagate it up, and then it will also propagate it through. So you hit this one and it lights up both. So that's going up and going straight. And now this one is going straight and going down. Now as you can see, we've got a switch over here, redstone. We have a redstone repeater down here, and then two redstone lanterns. And as you can see, they both light up. This is going over the use of sticky pistons. We've got some redstone up here that will power the piston. It's powered. It's turned on by this switch here. This is just an always on signal right here. We've got a redstone repeater, or a redstone torch and a redstone repeater. So as soon as this goes down, it'll send the signal through and it will light up this lantern, but it will only go through if this is pushed down. So there you go. And when you bring it back up, it turns back off. And then this is just the same thing, just with the repeater on the other side of the block. And you can see that this works as well. Alright, next thing. Redstone and, well, you can basically see how I have it set up. So we've got redstone on the bottom here, we've got redstone on the top here, and we've got glass up on the top. Now, as you can see, the glass does not cut off the redstone here. So when you send this through, it will actually light up that guy over there. This right here is, instead of having glass, we have just a regular block here. You can see that this actually does turn off. Let me turn that one off. It actually does cut off the signal, so you can light this one up all you want, and it won't go through to that to the lantern. And finally, special case, this is glowstone. Now, if you just look at the animation, it looks like it's cut off, but you'll see that as soon as you hit the switch, it actually is not cut off. The signal is still going from the bottom up to the top through the glowstone. So it's a special case, keep that in mind. And that is pretty much it. That is Redstone Basics. Hope you enjoyed it. And hopefully this will get you experimenting with redstone circuits on your own. Alright? This is 011 signing off.